as we don't have the capacity.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to another show. Thank you very much for joining me this late hour. We got, it's been a busy old night. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit better than I did earlier. I'm going to say I felt pretty crap earlier. That's why I couldn't do the watch along. Thank God I didn't do the watch along now because that was a garbage of crap. But man, we have got so much to chat about. You know what it's like over here, guys? I haven't got any agendas or anything like that to anything at this football club. I just say it's down the middle. And if you don't like it, what I say, it's cool. If you like what I say, it's cool. It's all about football debate over here, but we're going to have a proper discussion about everything right now, and chat about this game, the games previously this season, what's happening. We're hearing at the moment that Arne Slot could actually become Liverpool manager this weekend. There's rumours going around right now that things are progressing extremely quickly behind the scenes, and it could be unveiled as a new manager for next season this weekend. Mad, absolutely mad. Things are flying. So yeah, we got we just got so much to talk about, man. We've got so much to talk about, and I'm not going to lie to you guys. I am really not going to lie to any of you. I'm not going to lie about anything. I'm just going to tell you where I feel. And if people don't want to, it's up to people what they feel. I don't want is any arguments in the chat, guys. Let's keep it civil. Let's have a good football debate here. So before we start, guys, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And all that good stuff, guys. I'd appreciate it. Already got 105 people in here, so if we can get them likes up real quick, I'm here for it, man. I'm here for it. I appreciate it. But yeah, what we're going to do, kick off, guys. We're just going to listen to the Jurgen Klopp interview after the game because there's some things there he says I just want to listen to, and then we're going to listen to his interview. And after his interview's finished, we're going to break it down and I'm going to get on with the show. So we're just going to play it first. It's up 2 or 3 minutes long. So let's start that.
Virgil van Dijk said everyone needs to take a long look in the mirror. Is that fair? And what went wrong tonight? Was it fatigue?
If then rather mentally than physically, I don't know. That was not my impression. So we were not good enough today. We gave Everton the game they wanted. Both goals after set pieces. We started all right, possession good, bam, bam, and the first offensive action they have ended in a goal, which was disallowed for offside. So that gave everybody in the stadium, let them have the ball. We just need it once and go. So these situations we didn't defend great. So we have to be really critical. Virgil's right. We have to look in the mirror. We have to be really critical with ourselves. So our counter press was horrible, and I know I mentioned that a lot. But it's just because when we lose a ball, we are in attacking situations, we create and we lose a ball, and the next ball ends up in a challenge with Calvert-Lewin and Ibu Konate. He wants to deflect the ball, or he goes down. So that's a free kick, that's what they want. And that's really tricky for us and a half to sort. But as well, obviously possible to do better there, but that became better after 1-0. Then we had them really in their own air in the final third. Created massive chances, big chances. So don't use them. That means Everton minute by minute build momentum. Be minute by minute never had the momentum but didn't get it back. So 2-0, the Everton routine, and still works. Horrendous, difficult to accept, but I have to do it anyway. Yeah, we were not good enough tonight. That's why we lost.
It's still very raw, and the knee-jerk reaction is probably to say title race over. But how do you now convince your players that you are still in this race?
I don't think. If that needs convincing, then what can I do? That's now not clear.
Do you still believe you are?
I don't care in the moment. It's not about that. We have first to win football games, and we should play better. I don't think that a champion should play like us today, to be honest. So that's my honest opinion. Maybe that there were times in the past where you didn't need 90 odd points, and you could play like that and win the next home game, and you are still on the top of the table. That's with the teams we have in the Premier League not possible nowadays, and that's why. So very short turnaround, 12:30 Saturday.
Again.
Yeah. And then we will see. We need to have a look. I don't know. I have no idea who can play again. So obviously, Diogo injury again didn't help, and then Cody not being able to play didn't help as well. So
Was Mo Salah okay walking off? He looked like he was limping.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything. No, but I didn't speak to anybody yet. So
Thank you, Jürgen.
As we don't have the capacity.
Stop! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Look, what I will say first off, I understand what Klopp's saying in there. I do get what he's saying, what he's trying to say about in his interview that emotions are higher straight after a game, and I do feel for him a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, but I think Jurgen does have to look himself in the mirror sometimes. I think Jurgen does have to look himself in the mirror sometimes and go, why was Gravenberch not playing today when I thought he was really good against Fulham? How does Gravenberch not get a game today? Like, how? How does Gravenberch not get a game? How does Jadon Dans not come off the bench when you need a goal, but we bring on Tsimikas and Gomez? Why is Harvey Elliott not starting? Why is Curtis Jones starting again? Why is Szoboszlai starting in midfield? Why is McAllister playing the number 6 position when he's been balling out in that number 8 position? So I think Jurgen's right in what he says in that interview, but he's also got to look himself in the mirror a little bit. You know, the team to make. Look, I understand the forward line because unfortunately Jota weren't available to him. We've got to have discussions about Jota, guys. And obviously Cody Gakpo's wife's giving birth, and that means more than a football game. Being a dad myself, there's nothing more important than being at the birth of your child. I'm telling you that right now. So I don't. So he had no real choice with the front line he had to play today. So I'll give him that. I'll give him that to start with. But the midfield, man, Dominic support. We are. Do you know what Klopp's doing at the moment? Klopp is. Think of this, guys, in the chat, guys. Think of this right now. Jurgen Klopp is suffocating Alexis McAllister in a number 6 position so Szoboszlai can play. He's making sure Szoboszlai plays in this midfield. Like Endo isn't playing at the moment, but he's always making sure Szoboszlai plays. Why? Why is Szoboszlai playing? Why is Szoboszlai playing, guys? Why is Szoboszlai playing? He's not even a midfielder. This shit about him being a midfielder has got to stop. He's not a midfielder. I swear people have not watched him. He's not a midfielder. He's more of a bloody number 10, sort of like wide attacking midfielder. He's not a number 8. He's not a baseline midfielder. You know, he plays more of that, like, he sort of plays like a floating 10 behind the striker and almost plays as a right. Sometimes he can play on that right and left side wide areas of the pitch more than that central number 8 position. But for some reason, he keeps playing them there when it don't work. And now you're suffocating McAllister by playing him in a 6 because for some reason Curtis Jones has got to play. Guys, I said this to you lot in the chat weeks ago. And everyone said, no, Jamie, Endo's his man now. Endo's in form. McAllister's killing it in the number 8. But I want my flowers because I told everyone in the chat as soon as Klopp gets his midfield fit again, it'll be Szoboszlai, Curtis Jones, and Alexis McAllister in the 6. I told everyone that, and it's 2 games in a row now. That will happen. That will happen. Why has he taken McAllister out of this 8 role when he's been balling out? He's had his best time this season in that number 8 role. But he keeps playing Szoboszlai who can't pass the ball. Like Szoboszlai can't pass a football. Endo might not be the best player, yeah? Endo might not be the quickest, it might be the best player. I mean, he was garbage when he came on, right? But so was everyone else, to be fair. But Endo passes the ball better than Szoboszlai does. Endo moves the ball quicker than Szoboszlai does in midfield at the moment. So why is Szoboszlai playing? Absolute God, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't understand it, guys. The midfield, I don't understand. I understand the forward line because he had no Gakpo and Jota. I get it. He had no choice to play the donkey in the middle, Luis Diaz, and the other donkey at right wing. Yeah, them 3 had to play. Okay, they had to play. We had no choice. But when you're 2-0 down in a Merseyside derby and you need goals and you've got 15 minutes to go, I do not want to see Joe Gomez and Tsimikas coming on. I do not want to see them 2 coming on. You got Jayden Danns there, who is a natural finisher. If he had Darwin Nunez' chances today, he would score them. Why are you not just going, right, we're losing 2-0 on. I can't. Let's just put Jayden Danns on. Let's try something different. Let's go more direct. Let's play 4-4-2. Let's change the way we play. Let's get rid of this 4-3-3 bullshit that doesn't work. And let's go 4-4-2. And let's go and stick Jayden Danns on. Let's go more direct. Let's get Diaz going down the wide areas. Let's get some balls into the box that maybe, Jayden Danns can get hold on. Why don't we try and risk something different? Why don't we risk something different? Why are we playing Gomez and that? Right, and here's another thing that's drove me mad the last few weeks, guys. This is another thing that's drove me absolutely potty the last few weeks. Why was Joe Gomez taken from left back when he was absolutely fantastic in that position? Can anyone ask me that question in the chat? Can anyone answer me this? Can anyone answer me this? Why was Joe Gomez dropped from left back when he was actually playing really, really well? Why? Robbo favoritism, Robbo loyalty. Again, what did I say to you guys in the chat? As soon as players like Robbo are back, Trent are back, Curtis Jones is back, Szoboszlai is back, they're all going straight in the team. It doesn't matter how well someone else does. Joe Gomez was doing absolutely fantastic at left back for about 8 or 10 games in a row. He was absolutely playing beautifully. He was defending well. He was getting forward. He was doing the job that Klopp wanted him to do, and he was doing it really well. And as soon as Robbo comes back, we look like shit. And he goes straight back into the team. And we don't see Joe Gomez again. Joe Gomez is making 10-minute cameos now. 10-minute cameos when he's been one of our better defenders this season. But he gets kicked out of the team as soon as Robbo's back. A 31-year-old Robbo who can't do it anymore. This is like having a porn star who's got a limp dick. What's the point of having him on stage? Yeah, come on, John, you can come in. Yeah, come in. Yeah, you got a limp dick, but you're the best I've got. Yeah. Don't worry about the guy who's got a rock one over there. Yeah, don't want that geezer. I don't want that geezer with a 10-incher. No, fuck him. Let's get limp dick in. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I just don't. I don't get this favoritism stuff. Has got to stop. Trent this inverted stuff with Trent is driving me mad. This inverted stuff with Trent is driving me mad. It don't work. I don't care if people come at me that when Trent went right back, when we had no pressure on us with 10 games to go of last season, when there was no pressure on Liverpool, the pressure was off because we weren't getting in Champions League, that Trent went into that right inverted area and we looked really good and we made this many points. And when we started the season, when there was no real attention on Liverpool, because everyone thought Liverpool were going to be shit and the pressure weren't really on Liverpool, Trent carried on and played the inverted role. It doesn't work. It just doesn't work. And someone's saying Robbo's a better crosser of the ball. Is he? Like, I'm being honest here. Is Robbo better than Gomez this season at crossing the ball? I'm not sure. Maybe a few years ago. I don't know about right now. No, Robbo defensively has been terrible. Going forward, Robbo's pretty good. Defensively, Robbo's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it don't matter if Robbo's come in and been good, by the way, guys. Everyone's missing the point here. It doesn't matter if Robbo comes in and has been good. Gomez has been fantastic in that position and one of our better defenders this season. And he was just dropped like that. That's the point I'm making. And now he just makes cameo appearances. Make it help it make sense. Help it make sense. Trent was shit again today. Hollywood ball, Hollywood ball, Hollywood ball. Some of the passes he made were good. Yeah, but strikers can't finish their dinner. But most of the time, it's getting on my tits. It's all we do now. Play side to side, side to side, give it a Trent, Hollywood ball. Side to side, side to side, side to side, give it a Trent, Hollywood ball. Side to side, side to side, side to side, give it a Trent, play Hollywood ball. We played better football when Salah and Trent were injured. I'm just going to put it out there right now for everyone here. I don't care what anyone says. Liverpool Football Club played better football when Trent and Salah were injured. And that's a fact. I'm putting it out there. I am sick of all this absolute favoritism bollocks. I really am. Sick of it. We played better football when they were injured because we didn't have to rely on them. We didn't have to rely on them. I just want Trent to be a right back. I've said this time and time again to you guys. I don't want Trent inverting. If Trent's going to play right back, just let him play right back. I'll ask you guys a question. There's 206 people in here right now. Let me ask you all a question. Was Trent better when he was just a right back or when he became an inverted right back? What Trent did you prefer? What Trent does everyone prefer? Trent is just a right back or Trent inverted? What one does everyone prefer? Because I don't think Trent's been that great in this inverted role. I think some of his performances have been over the top and a bit overrated. I actually think Trent was better when he was an up and down right back. When he was an up and down right back, Trent was a far better player than this inverted role. He can't do it. Defensively, we're a joke. Defensively, we're an utter joke. Utter joke. And Konate, don't get me started on Konate. Why was he playing? Kwanzaa came on and had a better 10 minutes than Konate had all game. Like, literally came on for 10 minutes and was better for 10 minutes than Konate was all game. Why was Kwanzaa dropped? Like, Konate's been shit for weeks. Why was Konate back in the team? You know, Kwanzaa's been doing good. Konate doing what he always does. He fights the striker. I've said this since day one. On his day, Konate can be a well beater, but he doesn't have enough of them days for me. He's a very overrated centre-back. He fights his defender too much. He fights his striker too much. If Konate can't win the ball in the air and he's getting beaten in the air by a striker, what does he do? He starts trying to wrestle the striker all the time. Tries to push him, tries to foul him, pull him down because he can't win the tackle. He can't win the battle. Does it all the time. It's complete clown. It's a complete it's a complete clown. It just Kwanzaa cost us a league at Old Trafford. Did he? What with that one pass? So we're going to go one mistake on Kwanzaa all season, but we're not going to talk about Kanate, who's made numerous. Yeah, and he keeps getting injured, Kanate. Injury. It's just... he's not in form. Play players that are in form. Sometimes, here's one for you guys. Some players might be really out of form, yeah? And the other player that's playing might be in form, but he might not be a better footballer, right? He might not be, quote unquote, a better footballer. But because he's better in form at the moment, you keep the player better in form. Simple as that. At this moment in time, Kwanzaa as a centre-back is more in form than Kanate. Guys, if Kanate was that... I'm going to ask everyone right now. If Kanate was that good, guys, wouldn't Klopp just play Kanate all the time with Virgil? No rotation. And just play Kanate all the time. Kanate is not number one choice to play with Van Dijk. He never has been. When Matip was fit, Matip was always first choice. Kanate came in on odd games here and there, but Matip, if he was fit and available, he was playing. And now this season, Klopp can't make his mind up between Kanate and Kwanzaa. So if Kanate was really that good, like a lot of the fan base think he is, why ain't he guaranteed to be playing? Why ain't he guaranteed to be playing? You know, it's just... It's just mad to me. Big up, Tom, in the chat. I'm happy for you, man. I am proper happy for you. But I don't understand. And guys, why are we rotating with 5 games to go? Why are we rotating with 5 games to go? That team that beat Fulham, for me, that team that beat Fulham, I know Gakpo and Jota couldn't play, right, obviously, but the rest of the team that played Fulham should have played today. Why were they dropped? We've got 5 games left. Why are we rotating with 5 games to go? No one else. Like, what are we doing? What did Gravenberch do so wrong? What did did Gravenberch even touch pitch today? I can't remember. Someone let me know in the chat. Did Gravenberch touch pitch today? Because I can't remember if he came on or not. Was he even on the bench? I can't remember. The game was shot. I've forgotten about this game. It's so dead to me. How is Gravenberch meant to get any confidence? No, he never touched grass. Never touched grass. How's Gravenberch meant to get any confidence, guys? Like, seriously. How is he meant to get any confidence? How is he not playing in this team? Gravenberch must be sitting there and going, how's Szoboszlai playing constantly when he can't pass the football? Like, honestly, how is Szoboszlai always playing? Gravenberch must be thinking, I just had a pretty decent game against Fulham. Yeah, I weren't great in the first half, but I was better in the second half, and I scored a really good goal. Gave me a bit of confidence. I feel a bit, I feel I've got momentum in myself now. I want to go again. I can't wait to play the next game. And then he goes, no, you're not playing. Szoboszlai's playing. What? What did Szoboszlai do when he came on against Fulham that made him start against Gravenberch today? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what Gravenberch, what Szoboszlai did when he came on against Fulham that made Klopp go, he needs to play against Everton today? I just don't. I don't get it. I don't get it. And look, 69 million reasons. I know Harvey Elliott ain't everyone's cup of tea, but I preferred Harvey Elliott in today instead of Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones don't look fit to me. don't know about you guys in the chat, but Curtis Jones does not look fit at the moment. He don't look match fit. And I know Harvey Elliott ain't everyone's cup of tea, but in my opinion, Harvey Elliott is in more inform than Curtis Jones right now. So should you play a more informed player? I just, that's look. I've got more to talk about on the Jurgen side of things as well. But let's talk about the players as well, because the players can't get away with this shit show. I'm sorry. I said this earlier on Coppish. I said the manager and the players are both 50-50 in the shit today. Klopp's 50% got own half of it, and the players have got their own half of it. Darwin Shitty Nunez has got to leave Liverpool Football Club. I'm done with his bollocks. He's not good enough. He is not good enough. He will never be good enough. I am sick of the fucking get rid. He's not good enough. His chance today, I would have just sided into the net. He went for full power 6 yards out. When he's got 20 yards of goal to put the ball in with finesse, he went for full power at the goalkeeper. What are we doing? How did this man go win us anything? He has more chances than any other forward apart from Ollie Watkins in the Premier League, and he's got less Premier League goals than Chris Wood at Nottingham Forest. Let that sink in. His all-round game today was piss poor as well. That first touch when Trent gave him that ball over the top, and that first touch was disgustingly horrible. It made me sick. It made me physically sick. I don't think Darwin Nunez is ever going to be good enough for Liverpool Football Club to take us over the edge. I really don't. Darwin's first touch today was... Ugh. And then I ain't letting Mo Salah get away with it either, guys. I'm not letting Mo Salah. The reason Mo Salah gets away with it, guys, is because Mo Salah has got a history in Liverpool Football Club that is a goal scorer. Now, Mo Salah's still got more goals in the Premier League than Darwin Nunez this season. And Mo's been away, Mo is bloody African Cup of Nations in January, and he's still got more goals than Darwin Nunez. So that's why Mo sometimes gets away with it. He's got a back catalogue at Liverpool, for goodness sake. He's like our 5th all-time goal scorer at Liverpool Football Club. So Mo gets away with it. But tonight, Mo don't look like he wants to play for us anymore. I'm going to have to just pull it out there. Mo Salah right now looks like he does not want to play for Liverpool Football Club. But let me ask you something, guys, because let's look at the whole season. I know Mo Salah has had a very good season for GA. Yeah, goals and assists this season. But has Mo Salah actually been that good this season? Or is his goals and assists? Has Mo Salah's GA blinded us a little bit to how good Mo Salah's been this season? Has Mo been vintage Mo all season? Can we sit here, hand on chest, and go, Mo has been vintage Mo all season? Or is his goals and assists actually blinded a bit of his performances? Has it blinded his performances a little bit? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to get at here. After AFCON, obviously, he definitely got worse, no doubt, Sean. After AFCON, he definitely got worse. I'm looking at Mo at the moment. There's over 2 things with Mo. There's 2 things with Mo right now. Either Mo's not fit. This is the first one. Mo's just not fit, and he's still carrying that issue from that hamstring injury, and he's still not quite right. Or Mo just wants to leave. Mo wants to go. They're the 2 options right now. Mo's either not fit Mo's either not fit in the player he wants, because of the injury, and he can't shift it, and he can't run because of the hamstring injury at the moment. He doesn't trust his hamstring to go full pelt and run properly. Because I don't know if you noticed, guys, Mo don't run. When was the last time Mo run? Mo does not run. And is that because of his injury? Or is Mo declining? I don't think we're going to know till next season if Mo stays. But Mo looks off it, man. Mo don't look interested. When he's missing these chances right now, Mo looks like he don't care. Talk about not caring. I don't think Klopp don't care. Klopp cares. But I don't know about you guys in the chat. Let me know in the chat. There's 275 of you here right now. Just let me know in the chat here. Does it piss you off when Klopp smiles constantly on the touchline when we're losing games of football? Does it piss everyone else off, or is it just me? Does anyone else get pissed off in the chat when Klopp is standing on the sideline smiling when we're losing games of football? Does anyone else get? I do. I can't lie. It really pees me off. It really pees me off. And I know he's probably not smiling like he means it. He's smiling because he's like, well, this is shit sort of smile. Do you know what I mean? He's not smiling. But it don't look good. I hate it. I absolutely, like Klopp. I'm with you. Like Klopp smiles when he's at. I think that's what it is. That's what I just hate it. It's just a thing I don't like. I agree, though. I think Klopp smiles when he's angry. It's that sort of angry smile, that pissed off smile. So I agree. I'm not saying I agree with that. But what I'm saying, when I see it happen, it just pisses me off. It just irritates me. Do you know what I mean? It's like disbelief. Yeah. But it irritates me. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I think we all know he's smiling because it's a pissed off disbelief smile, what's happening. But it does get at me. It does get at me. But yeah, these players, man. Darwin Nunez, I don't know if he's going to be good enough for Liverpool Football Club in the future. What is he, almost 25? Let's do a quick poll in the chat, guys. Quick poll in the chat. Is Darwin Nunez going to get any better at Liverpool Football Club? Put yes or no in the chat. Yes or no in the chat. Is Darwin Nunez going to get any better at Liverpool Football Club? Yes or no in the chat. Yes or no in the chat. Big up Sadiq in the chat as well, my man. Big up to you, my friend. Big up John II as well. He's a grown man. Big Country says yes. Big up Scraps. Are you doing well? No. Sadly, no. Get rid. Some maybes. Hell knows. Big up Pat Butcher. No. Alexander Never. No. Maybe. Big up Drew in the chat. Hope you're doing well, man. Told you guys a moment he missed his way to in chat. Yeah, big up Drew. You're doing good, man. Yes, but not good enough. Colin, no. Drew's get rid. I'll drive me throw tomorrow, says John. And this is not. Right. Let me put this on the Darwin Nunez thing before the Darwin Nunez fan club comes at me, because they're listening in. There's Darwin fans everywhere. They're listening in closely, right? Let's be honest with ourselves, guys. Can we just talk in a mature way here and be completely honest with ourselves? Yeah. Can we be completely honest with ourselves with Darwin Nunez, right? Let's be honest with ourselves. Darwin Nunez gets 1 million chances a game. He gets a lot of chances a game. His goal to chances ratio, is abysmal. It's really bad, right? And I know people want to back Darwin, and I get it. You got a love for Darwin, but his goals to goal, opportunities that he gets, he's not improving, guys. It's not improving. If Darwin Nunez played for Man United, yeah, and Darwin Nunez had less Premier League goals than Chris Wood, what would all you fans in the chat be saying right now? Let me know. If Darwin Nunez played for Man United and he had less goals in the Premier League than Chris Wood, what would you guys be laughing? You'd be laughing, wouldn't you? You'd be laughing. You guys would be laughing. And it's not like Darwin don't get a lot of chances. Darwin gets opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. He gets a lot of chances. And Darwin misses sitters, man. It's not like he's missing hard chances. Darwin's missing sitters. He's missing pretty easy opportunities. So let's just have a mature discussion about it. Is he good enough? Will he ever be good enough? As I said, yeah, he'll score goals and that. He's got quite a big GA this season if you look at his GA. But look at his Premier League goals and look at the chances he gets in the Premier League to how many he converts. It's not. Is it good enough? No, it's not. And his all-round play, guys, his all-round play has got worse as well. And that's a problem for me at the same time. I used to give Darwin a bit of credit because Darwin's all-round play used to be a lot better, in my opinion. I thought he used to hold the ball up better. He used to run up fullbacks better and go past them and put a cross in or put a pass in or cut in on his right foot and off that left-hand side or and get a shot in and things like that. Darwin used to be really good at that. I used to praise Darwin because if he weren't scoring, his all-round play was good. But at this moment in time, Darwin's all-round play is terrible as well. It's bad at the moment. He's dropped off a bit. We can't sit here and lie about it. He's dropped off. And we can't sit here and say, oh, my God, he's... big up Darwin, he's doing so well when in reality he ain't, is he? In reality, he's not. I've got a couple of supers. Let me read this out. Javid, big up to you. This feels like the end of the Dortmund era under Klopp. Yeah, I hear that. It's not going good, is it? It's depressing. Klopp has too many faves. Big up John Neal in the chat. Always play regardless of form. Right, he's leaving. Thanks for everything, but time's up. Never walk alone. Big up John. Yeah, the favoritism thing is... Favoritism thing has got to go out the window. I understand you might feel like a player is better and he should play. I get it. But Robbo, I look at Robbo at left back. He's not the Robbo he was 4 years ago. That Robbo don't exist anymore. Robbo's a 31-year-old right left back now. And yes, he can get forward and put in good crosses sometimes. But defensively, no, I don't know about you guys with Robbo, but I get sick and tired when Robbo presses a ball 30 yards away. That really does my head in. Like Robbo's sitting in the back four, nice and comfortable. You see a ball bounce 30 yards away from him, and he's like a hand dog. He just runs at that ball and presses it 30 yards away. And I'm like, Robbo, what are you doing? And then people just get the ball and put it over the top, and they're in. It drives me absolutely mad. It drives me absolutely mad. I just don't get it, man. I love the guys. I love all these players, but times are coming to an end. Eras are coming to an end. Players are coming to the end of their time at clubs. It's a natural progression. I don't know what it is, but for some reason at this football club, fans of this football club, we feel like players can stay forever. I've never understood that. Like, we feel like players can stay forever, and I don't get it. They can't. No, they come to the end of their lifespan. You know, they have to move on, and we don't move them on. We are terrible at moving players on, guys. We are terrible at moving players on at the right time. We keep players too long, and what happens is when you keep players too long, they start to stagnate with you. They start to stagnate and drop off while they're still at your club instead of doing that at another club because you don't get rid of them at the right time. And that's, you know, that's what happens, man. As Mr. Tibb says, the body ages, man, and we keep hold of them constantly. I just feel like, what we going to go? Another year or two of Robbo at left back? It's mad to me. I don't get. We are very sentimental. I do think as a football club, we are maybe sometimes a bit over sentimental, in my opinion, and we've got to be a bit more ruthless. I think we just got to be a bit more ruthless at times. But these players, man, they get shit for me. These players today, they're dead to me. I'm going to put it right now. These players today are dead to me. They were dog shit today. Absolute dog turd. Yes, Klopp's tactics and look, I will blame the strikers missing easy chances on the strikers. I can't blame that on the manager. But what I can blame on the manager is the way we defend as a team. Our defensive setup is shit. Guys, have we got any defensive structure? Let me know in the chat, yes or no. Have we got any defensive structure in our team? Quick yes or no in the chat, guys. Let me know. 300 of you. Let me know in the chat. Have we got any defensive structure in our team? Yes or no? Because I can blame that on the manager. The goal scoring, the players up front, the Salahs, the Darwins, all these players, I blame on the player. I can't really blame them. Like, can you blame Klopp for Darwin missing? You could go, well, Klopp bought Darwin, so maybe you can give him a bit of a blame there. But I don't think Klopp has imagined Darwin missing 3-yard efforts. Do you know what I mean? I think Klopp must be sitting there going, how are you missing 3-yard efforts? What is going on here? Paid 85 million for you, man. I can't always blame that on the manager, you know what I mean? But the defensive setup is poo, man. It's poo. Like, how many teams create chances against us constantly? Like, all the time. Constantly. These players, man, they're... Oh, it's not just Darwin, Tina, I know. It's Mo, it's Gakpo, it's Jota, it's Diaz, it's all of them. It's all the forwards. They're all poo. I'm with you, Tina. They're all poo. All of them. Every single one of them. The only reason Salah gets away with it, guys, is because Salah is our 5th all-time goal scorer. So Salah gets away with it a little bit. He's our 5th all-time goal scorer. He has beaten legends, and I'm talking about legends in our history, in that list, to be 5th all-time goal scorer. That's why Mo gets away with it a bit. You can't, with Darwin, man. No, it's just... We create relationships, that's the thing. Oh, God. Don't do this, man. I can't do this anymore. I can't. I can't. I just...
As we don't have the capacity.
Oh God! I got Mo. Like, I've got Mo doing something else but football in his weekends off. I mean, like, what are we doing? What are we doing around here? Oh, it's just... it's just... Yeah, Salah's mind looks like I said, Ryan. Salah looks like he wants to leave or he's not fit. They're the two things to me. It's the only two excuses I'm going to give Mo. He either doesn't look like he's bothered and he looks like he wants to leave, or he's not fit. That's it. That's the only two I'm going to give him. Oh, man. Yeah, McAllister. What's happened to Alexis? Scraps is right here. What's happened to Alexis McAllister recently? Why has Alexis McAllister gone back in the number 6 position, guys? Like, honestly, why has McAllister gone back into the number 6 position? His performances in that area have been stinky. Stinky. Why is he playing there? Why are we playing him there just so Szoboszlai can play, who can't pass a football? Like, honestly, the confidence in his team, exactly, it's shot, it's gone. Yeah, I'm with you, Tina. It looks to me like he couldn't be bothered. Yeah, I'm with you, Tina, with Salah. I'm with you. He does look like he's... Yeah, yeah. Because we only have one DM and he's 31. Yeah, I get that. Andre, I get that, man. I get that, and you're not wrong. So I'm not discrediting you with this, yeah. But I did say, once Szoboszlai, McAllister, Harvey Elliott, and Curtis Jones are all fit, McAllister were playing the 6. If you look at actually when Endo came into the team, guys, and played the number 6, it's when we had injuries in midfield. That's the reason Endo really came in. When everyone was fit and back, Endo's been sitting bench. You know, he's been sitting bench. That's what I'm saying. When everyone was injured, that's when Endo came in. Guys, when Szoboszlai was injured, he weren't able to play. When Curtis Jones was injured and weren't able to play, and Endo was the 6 and McAllister was the 8, we was all sitting here going, Klopp did it. We're cooking. Endo and McAllister look great together in midfield. And what's happened since? He's gone, fuck all that shit. Let's put McAllister back in the 6 because all my favourites are back. I got Jones back. Beautiful. Let's get him back in the team. Szoboszlai can't pass a football. Let's get him back in the team. Let's do away with how good we were playing before. Fuck all that now. I've got the boys back. Yeah, I've got the boys back. Yeah, let's do it. What the fuck? Just, I don't get it. I don't get it. I literally don't. It's what it feels like to me, guys. What it feels like to me. I don't know if that's what it feels like to you guys, but honestly, what it feels like to me. Yeah, it's what it feels like to me at the moment. I just don't. We were sitting here when Endo and McAllister were around midfield 2, and whoever else was playing the third one, we was like, McAllister and Endo have been our best players. They've been our best players for ages now. And then Szoboszlai comes back. Then Curtis Jones come back. They come back into the team. Our performances start going that way. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. Yeah. Just poo. Dog poo. All of them. Virgil van Dijk talking up today. You can shut your fucking mouth, Virgil. You're shit. Yeah, I've said it. Virgil's fallen off a cliff as well. And he's sitting on Sky Sports today like he's the big I am. Oh, these players have got to look at themselves in the mirror. They're not doing it for the manager. I'm going to have words with these players today. They didn't look like they wanted it. Yeah, you got absolutely bullied today, Virgil. You didn't look like you wanted it either. You know, what you do? Like, shut up. I don't want Virgil talking anymore. I literally do not want Virgil van Dijk talking anymore. I really don't. Like sitting there like I'm the big I am, like I'm the big gangster talking after the game, like I'm the big guy. I'm going to go fucking in that change room. I'm going to knock some fucking heads together. You see you, Szoboszlai. You see you, Canite. Man! Who's next? Come on. Fuck you all. Take this top up, greasing up. Who wants to go? Like, fuck off, Virgil. You were dog shit. What? Don't do this interview. You're an absolute dog turd. It's just absolute dog turd today with Virgil. Absolute dog turd. I'm sitting there watching it going, what? Why are you doing this interview, man? Just go, look, me and the boys were shit today. Just be honest. They can blare out the swearing. Just go. We were crap today. We were terrible. We were dog crap. We were really poor. Me included. I was, you know what? I was terrible. I didn't act like a captain today. My performance was below par. I got bullied out there. I let the team down as a leader of this club, as the captain of this side. I let the team down today. And the boys look at me for leadership and inspiration. And unfortunately, I didn't give that to them today. And we're going to have to talk about this tomorrow with the team and see how we bounce back. That's the interview he should have gave. That's the interview he should have gave. I'm more of a captain. That's the interview that man should have gave. No, he just done final boss settings like he's the Rock or something, yeah? Like, oh, they're all fucking shit. I'm going to have them all. Can't wait to go in that change room. I'm going, knock Canate out, nuts, down. See you later, son. Yeah, like, no, I'm not having it, man. Not having it. Not having it. Big up my man on the chat. How you doing, man? How you doing? Big up you. It's just it's just all gone a bit. It's just all gone a bit bad, ain't it? It's look, let's talk sensibly now. I've got it all out of my system. I feel better now. I'm talking too loudly as well, and I've got the kids asleep here as well, so I've got to calm down a bit. It's late. I forgot my times. I do apologise. I do apologise if I'm offending anyone in the chat as well. I'm just pissed off. But let's talk sensibly. Like, this team is going for a time at the moment. It just don't look good. Things look off. The players don't look right. Apparently, I've read somewhere today that since Jurgen Klopp said he was leaving in January, Liverpool, since Klopp mentioned it in January that he was leaving, Liverpool have the third worst conversion rate in the Premier League. Before that, Liverpool were in the top 5 conversion rate in the Premier League before Klopp said anything. As soon as Klopp said he was leaving, we have the third worst conversion rate in the Premier League. Is that a coincidence? Is that a coincidence? I don't know if that's a coincidence or not. I really don't. Is that? I don't know. But something's not right. Something's not right. Klopp don't look like he look. When you say you want to leave your job, let me ask you guys in the chat right now. 300 people here. Let me ask you guys in the chat. When you say you want to leave your job, yeah, is your head completely in your job, or are you thinking about the day you leave? What do you guys reckon? So, Quantum Geek, if I ask Quantum Geek here, I'll go to Quantum Geek. Quantum Geek, I'm just picking anyone by random, by the way. Quantum Geek, I'll ask you, if you told your job that you're leaving and you're putting in your notice and you're leaving, is your head in the game that whole time? Are you thinking about other things? Are you thinking about other things? It's because as soon as it comes into your head that you want to leave and you said, right, I want to leave, I'm going to leave the football club, right? This is my last, I'm done. I feel shattered. I feel tired. I can't emotionally do this anymore. I'm done with it. I'm finished. And at the end of the season, I will no longer be Liverpool manager. Surely if you're thinking like that, your head ain't going to be in the game. Surely. He's a human being. It's natural. He's a human being. Like, Klopp ain't a machine. He's not a robot. He's got emotions. So emotionally, he's going to be checked out a little bit. Absolutely not. And you're kind of lost your sense of responsibility as well. Yeah, exactly. It's just, you come to a time when, if it was me, I'm a human being, man. If I went to my boss, like, I'm worn out, I'm emotionally done, I can't do this anymore. But I tell you what, I'll give you till May. And by May, I'm done. You're going to have to find someone else to come in for me. Right? From that moment on, I'll have a relief off my shoulders. Like, the pressure comes off my shoulders straight away because I haven't got to hide that anymore. I can tell everyone and I can feel a relief. But as the weeks and the months go on, I'll be sort of like, I can't wait till May. I can't wait to May because I'm not going to have a job anymore. I'm going to have that good pay. I've got all that money in the bank. I can go to anywhere in the world, have great holidays with the wife, the kids, the grandchildren. All that thing will be passing through his mind. Then he's like, got to snap out of that because I've got Man United on Sunday. I've got to snap out of it. I've got Man United on Sunday. That must be difficult because he's a human being at the day. He's not a robot, He's not a robot. He's human. He's going to have these emotions. He's going to have these thoughts. He might not admit it personally, but they must be. Like Tina said, 5 months is a long time when 5 months is a long time knowing you're leaving. That's a hard thing to do. Exactly. It's going to weigh on you. It's going to weigh on you. Exactly. Here's my thing I think he should have done. You guys might not agree with me on this, but I think this is what he should have done. When Klopp said he was leaving in January, he should have left. He should have left. And left Pep Lijnders in charge till the end of the season. That's, for me, what Jurgen should have done. When he said he's leaving, he should have gone. And just left Pep Lijnders in charge, because you're leaving people in charge of the football club that know how to do what you do. You know, the players will be like, all right, Klopp's left, it's upsetting, but Pep Lijnders is still here. All the assistants are still here. All the club coaches are still here. So we just get on with it. We just keep moving. Because, you know, Jurgen just looks like he's a human being, man. He's a human poxy being. And I know personally from me, if that was me, I would have checked out the moment I said I was leaving. I would have checked out emotionally. You know, how up for the fight is Jurgen when he knows he's leaving the football club in May? How up for the fight are the players when they know their manager is leaving in May? How up for the players will they be? How would the players be up for it as much? Well, are the players putting 100% of their effort and energy to try and win games of football for their manager when they know their manager is leaving in May? Are you going to be doing that? Are you going to be doing that? I think Liverpool sort of went through a lot of emotion, and a wave of emotion carried Liverpool through since Klopp said he was leaving in January. Until we got to the last few weeks now, it's like we've hit a wall, and it's like the players have realised, shit, the manager's leaving. And their motivation's totally gone. Their motivation and energy is completely and utterly gone because they've now hit that wall. They had an emotional, emotion got them through. We're going to do it for Jurgen. We love Jurgen. All this bloody bullshit crap that came out. Yeah, we're going to do it for the boss. And that emotion drove them through because I think they legitimately wanted to try and do it for the manager. Yeah. And then they hit that wall. They just hit that wall and everything came out of them was just like, shit, the manager's leaving. And that's what it feels like at the moment. I think the boys are just giving up. And they're not playing with that. I think last season, the boys gave more effort at the end of last season to try and get Liverpool into that top four row because Klopp was still here. You know, they had motivation to try and do it so they can go again next season like we started this season. Yeah, but at the end of this season, it's completely different because they're acting like they know Klopp's gone. So why should you put in more effort? You know, footballers are like this. We've got to remember, yeah, people might not like this because they're well, highly paid athletes, yeah, but footballers are selfish. I'm breaking news to people who don't realise this, but footballers are selfish. Yeah, they're highly paid athletes, they're megastars, but they're selfish. Yeah, they're gonna be like, if we don't win it, we don't win it. It's just I literally think these players are so in love with Jurgen Klopp, and I mean this as well. It's not just respect. I think these players are in love with Jurgen Klopp, like a father figure. You know, like you love your father, like you love your mother, like you love your sister, like you love your brother. I honestly think that that's how the players feel about Jurgen. They love him like that. And their motivation is to do it for Jurgen and not for themselves. And that's the issue. They're not doing it for themselves right now. They're doing it for a man who's leaving them. And they've just realised that. And because they've just realised that, it's just hit home to them, especially with all this stuff coming out in the news the last week or so, that it's definitely happening. Their motivation has tanked. Their motivation has absolutely tanked because of it, in my opinion. And yeah, and that's my opinion. I don't know if you agree with me or disagree. Let me know in the chat if you agree with me with this, but that's my opinion on what's going on with Liverpool right now. Is that the players know eventually a fan realise that the manager's leaving. They've lost all their motivation because they're actually doing it for him, because the love that they have for him. They're trying to do it for him, but they've realised now they can't. The motivation is seeping away from them. Klopp looks less motivated than I've ever seen him as manager of Liverpool Football Club. You know, we've been through the times in Jurgen Klopp through COVID, and he lost his mum, and he couldn't go to her funeral because of COVID, and you couldn't go on planes and stuff like that. So he never saw his mum getting buried. He never was there when his mum, when she passed away. I still saw more motivation for Jurgen Klopp in the team and building something with the boys together then than I do now with Jurgen Klopp. That's what I'm trying to say. He looks unmotivated. He looks checked out. And I don't blame him because he's a human bloody being. He's not a robot. You know, we always say your team is a reflection of your manager. Yeah. Your team is a reflection of your manager. Well, if that's true, our team right now is a reflection of our manager, and it's called heartbroken. The players look heartbroken. I'm just putting it out there, man. They look heartbroken. Klopp looks heartbroken. You know, quotes today, he's coming out and apologising again and things like that for the performance in a heartbroken way. And the players are reflecting that. They look, I keep repeating myself, but the players are playing like they know a manager is leaving them, like their dad is leaving them, you know, and that's how it looks at the moment. So this season just needs to end for me, and that's why I say maybe going back now, Jurgen should have left in January when he said he wanted to leave, and let Pep Linders just run the football club till the end of the season, and then we'll just get your new manager in. Oh, my wife wants to know what my card security details are. It's a bit dodgy, ain't it? Oh, Katie, I agree. Katie, I've already said this. I agree with this. But footballers are selfish people. This is what I'm trying to say. Footballers are selfish. I said already, they're highly paid athletes. They're highly paid and all that. But you can't tell me that the team are a reflection of what we're doing right now. Like, that's what I'm saying, Katie. Like, look at the manager, look at the players. They're a reflection of themselves. They really are. They really are. Well, now she wants everything. I don't know what. Don't know. But guys, I'm going to leave it there because we could go on all day. But look, it was a travesty what happened today. These players are a disgrace. The manager looks like he's had enough. But hey, we're getting Arne Klopp. Arne Slot. I keep saying Arne Klopp. Arne Slot. We're getting Arne Slot in. Arne Slot. He's meant to be unveiled as a new manager on the weekend. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, big up to you guys. Appreciate you being here this late at night. Thank you very much. We're going to get out of here. Enjoy the rest of your night. Bye-bye for now. See you later.